And I know that my heart will go on. I could try one day to do like 7 days
But
without
are you really
drinking.
serious about that?
I'm not sure when, but at some point I will. I finally made it to sunny Madrid.
I mean, I just had to include that absolutely diabolical comment at the end there. I couldn't control myself. To my understanding, Josh or somebody deleted it off the profile. But, yeah, he's been getting pretty braggadocious lately. He's really trying to flex the fame, the money, 5K, paycheck to paycheck. I'm from the Bronx. You know, he's really going all out. And I feel like this isn't necessarily a new development, but his, like, paranoia and his, like, paranoid psychosis, I guess you could call it, is starting to get kind of out of hand, because in this video, we're basically going to see him just say some outlandish things to people. He's chasing after people. He's taking phone calls that aren't actually connected to anything. He's speaking about having to escape the country. I mean, it's this whole shebang. And obviously, we just saw he's in Spain. He literally, as a guy who gets 5K a month, I've only been to 4 countries in my life. He has gone, let's see, he went to Puerto Rico, then Punta Cana, and San Francisco, and the Bermuda, and now he's in Spain. So he's really just checking it all off, baby. He's going hard, and he's trying to, I don't know, flex on his viewers, and the viewers are starting to retaliate a little bit. They're not happy that Josh is, we see these streams with Mr. Based, and he's going insane and just losing his mind. And for the most part, he never really interacted with people in the comments or really tried to poke fun at his viewers on TikTok. But now he's starting to do that, and it's rubbing people the wrong way. It's not great, but basically, we're going to go through several different events that have been going on in Josh's life. It seems like every week there's just a big new development of things going on with Josh. So we're going to start off with potentially some uplifting things. Two girls show up on the street with Josh, and they're trying to reform him. He's been really getting into these Borg drinks, which are just taking a gallon of water, pouring it all out, and filling it with liquor, and just calling it a day. So maybe they can reform him.
Do I have to if I go to like rehab or detox, do I have to give up drinking after?
So usually they encourage it. Like,
but do you actually have to?
You don't. Like, there are ways people
recover. They recommend.
Yeah.
What isn't, like, don't they have something called harm reduction?
Yeah, harm reduction.
That's
would
when
be
you
just, like,
drink
less.
moderately,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can you do it if you're an ex-alcoholic?
Yeah, that's how some people recover.
You work in a rehab?
I don't work in a rehab. I work with kids, but I used to work in, like, mental addictions.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I would definitely recommend, because then you can get a detox, and then you wouldn't have the shakes anymore, and then
but could I drink?
Well, you could work with a therapist, and they would help you find a way to drink moderately.
Yeah. Oh, so like, what? Oh, so I could get drunk on like a Friday,
yeah,
right?
like
but
Friday, Saturday, but not every day.
Not like not like more than a week bender.
Yeah.
It's delirium tremens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so like the benzos that they would give you would help prevent a seizure?
Yeah.
Would it help with like the insomnia?
They'd probably give you something like trazodone for that.
What, a sleeping aid?
Yeah.
A narcotic or something?
I don't know.
The last thing I think we need is for Josh to be put on benzos. I think that opiates might not be the path right? You know, taking hard prescription drugs. I'm not sure, guys. I don't think a raging alcoholic who even before going to rehab is already saying, well, what if I just, you know, stop drinking 1 day a week? Is that good enough? I mean, I don't know enough about alcohol addiction. I know people who have struggled through it, but I don't know enough to be able to throw my hat in there and say, whatever. I have not heard of this, you know, trying to wean yourself off type of tactic where you don't go and completely cut drinking out of your life. I've never really heard of people going and just like reducing the amount they drink. I don't know. It's probably a tactic. I haven't really heard of it because I feel like a lot of the times, and you know, my crux is always, my vice has always been food. So like, I kind of get it from that perspective because like you just like can't stop eating, right? You have to find a way to cope with it and to deal with it. So like I guess I kind of understand the psychology relation to that, but I don't think Josh is necessarily committed to trying to reform his life and really make a change, because I feel like you actually have to be committed to follow through with it, and it's just gonna be like a money dump for the most part. And also, like, let's be real. What we're about to see in the rest of this video of how he's interacting in public, it's probably going to be really bad if he's confined into some rehab center somewhere, right? I'm not sure that will work out super well, Chief.
Not stealing
Mr.
shit!
Beast is going to change your baby diaper.
Stop, he's kidding. No, stop it, Josh. No, stop that.
He can't
Stop
wait
that.
to get rid of you. People don't forget he murdered Julia Yusuf. And I'm coming for that
Stop it,
Josh.
stop it.
From the Bronx!
Stop it.
149th Street,
stealing your
Red
hairstylist. You're gonna wait.
No.
Jazzy trick.
No, don't do that. Don't do it. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I can't really recall if Josh has had a biting tick in his past. At least since I've been covering him for the past like month and a half, I haven't really noticed anything like that. So now he's just trying to go zomboid mode and just absolutely consume himself. He's from the Bronx. He's making a big scene. Everybody's enjoying it. I mean, this is what I would expect to see if I was just perusing downtown New York City. There's the alcoholic eating himself on the corner. That's nice. That's super cool. Let me go check out his TikTok page. Let me send him a tip. Let me get a cameo from this guy. That's just kind of what I would expect if I was just traveling around in New York City. So basically, we got 2 separate days of Mr. Bass streams. There's, I don't know, I'll call this the tie-dye saga, which is sort of the preliminary to him chasing after people on the second day, which is the Yellow World t-shirt shirt day. So just to be able to separate the two, it is 2 separate days, and it only gets worse.
I'm in danger. How can I leave the country? How can I leave the country legally and fast? Goddamn America, land that I hate. No universal health care. Too expensive for lawyers. Too expensive to travel somewhere.
And free from you unemployed.
No!
Stop!
Fuck out! I'm middle class! Steal the phone! I'm gonna steal you!
No! You're right, Josh?
They're after me. They want my phone and they want to...
So, I remember in the past that Josh has had these moments where he hallucinates something, essentially. And a lot of the time, I feel like you see it whenever he passes out from drinking way too much and he's having like some sort of alcohol-induced whatever. And he'll like scream in his sleep, or he'll wake up and run around thinking that something's going on, right? And now we're seeing him in public where this could be a gag. I could see this potentially being, you know, Mr. Bass is convincing him to play into the crowd, pretend like you're calling somebody to get you out of the country. Mr. Bass has connections. He can take you to, what was that, St. James Island? Is that what it's called in the Caribbean? You know, he's got connections around different places. And I don't know. You can see that his phone is clearly not typed in to be calling somebody, right? And so He's just kind of talking to himself. He's trying to get out of the country for whatever reason. Well, I guess we understand now. He's been on a very anti-America spree recently. How dare he? I'm recording this on the 11th of September. And, that's not very patriotic of you, Mr. Josh. And he's all upset because he just can't afford trips, baby. And the crazy part is, like, he has this, like, fascination with going to different countries all the time. But every time he goes to a different country, it's just to drink and not do actual, like, tourist things or actually experience the culture or the architecture or the art or whatever you're going for, right? He's just there to get absolutely hammered. And he's only in America. I mean, he's in New York City or in San Francisco, basically. Like, there's so much more into the country that you could go explore for so much cheaper than traveling abroad, but he's just there to get absolutely hammered. Why go to, like, Yosemite? Ugh, disgusting. They don't even have a bar there. Gross. I have to go to Spain so I can sit in my hotel room and drink Captain Morgan's and Mountain Dew, baby. That's just goes so hard.
How lucky are we came
It's
here?
the Second Amendment right.
Let's go meet that person over there and say
No,
hello.
let's go here.
Why are you pinching me so hard?
I'm gonna buy it.
No, you're not.
I like how YouTube links it. I gotta censor it, but imagine a pirate. All right, he has a sword and he has something in a holster, right? What do you think that is? All right, that's what Josh is talking about wanting to go buy. He wants to buy it, and he's been going on these absolute paranoid freakouts talking about how he's going to attack somebody or beat somebody up, and now he's talking about going to get a weapon, which I'm able to do basic addition together. I don't think those two mend well together, especially for a guy that is habitually drinking all day long, all night long, and sleeps and gets back up and does it again. I don't know if that's great. And also being a public figure where people show up to interact with you, I'm not sure that that's a great combination. Now, I don't know how strict of a vetting process would be for him, but I feel like if you just look up a second of his social media presence, you'd be like, ooh, I don't know, Chief, I don't know. And you're hanging out with former pimp Mr. Based, who has some damning allegations against it. I don't know, Chief.
How'd they know?
They don't know shit.
They said where it was.
No, they didn't. How
are they gonna...
They're full of shit. Don't get triggered. Don't get triggered. Show them the Borg and tell them the
Hold on,
themselves.
I gotta go there and get...
Denver, Texas sent $18 me, and the boys figured that where you were staying, the Bertoxa boys will have that hat and phone, so...
He's not even staying in New York. He's in New Jersey. He's never figured it out.
But okay.
Your passport?
Yeah, they dox me.
No, they're lying. They're lying, Josh. I promise
It's in
you.
New Jersey, yeah.
Just stop it, Josh. Stop
I'll
it.
be right back.
No, we gotta do
I gotta retrieve my valuables. I gotta protect myself.
But what if they're lying?
I can't, like, I don't want to have to cancel my trip. I gotta get there before they really do steal.
So you're gonna go see if they're telling the truth and then come back?
Yeah.
So Mr. Based obviously pissed because his money pig is walking right out the door, and it's all because trolls are sending donations saying, Josh, we know where your hotel room is, we're gonna come and tear up your passport. And obviously this is sort of like leading into the delusions. Now on one hand, you could just say, well, this isn't really psychosis, right? He's not imagining something in theory could be occurring. Obviously it's not. It's trolls. There's not somebody breaking into his hotel room to take all of his valuables, all my valuables, the 4 shirts that he owns and his drawstring bag and his passport. That's all you need, baby. And I don't know, man. He just is progressively getting more and more concerned about what people are saying and what people are doing in his circle, that he's just starting to get to that edge a little bit. A lot of people are saying that the final cruise of the captain is coming soon, and I gotta be honest, I feel like I kind of see it coming that way too.
He's a comedian. He's a professional comedian.
I know, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Give me time.
Remember, you're getting a $100 tip.
Bro, it's not about money.
Why could he be turned off to giving you a tattoo?
I don't know. You should sue them.
And this is another thing that's been going on with Josh. It's not necessarily recent. I've seen it for a while, but I feel like his spasms, I guess if you want to call them that, have been more frequent recently. And obviously when he was talking to those girls earlier, he was talking about his shakes, his tremors, whatever. And so it's only mounting. It's building up. It's like a snowball falling down a mountain. The giant ball is getting bigger and bigger as it rolls down the hill, and obviously Josh's condition just keeps getting worse and worse. It's also worthwhile to, I don't know, it's like Josh is starting to get tattoos more frequently now, and he got a captain's hat tattooed on him now. And I don't know, if I'm the tattoo artist, I see all the open sores on his body. He's obviously intoxicated. I don't know, man. But basically, this whole night just sort of devolves into absolute chaos. Josh gets worried about his passport. He goes to get a tattoo, and now he gets to interact with the public, finally. Woohoo! Let's see some grand old Josh interactions on the street.
Let's go.
Mr. Bass never runs from confrontation.
I spit on him.
Thank you.
Get a job, bitch.
She seems nice. Should I
I
give
make $5,000 a month.
Should I give her some money? She seems
No.
nice. Are you sure?
No, it's not fair that I make money fair and square.
Oh, Josh, I gotta eat something. You want to eat something?
I'll get a slice of pizza.
So once again, in the previous video, I kind of have turned to the dark side, I guess, and have fully accepted the fact that Josh is an irredeemable person who does know better than the way that he behaves currently. And so yeah, I'm going to be unhappy with him interacting with people and spitting on them on the street, or yelling at random people that they interact with to ask to go do something, and it's too inconvenient for Josh. Oh man, he has to stop and listen to some disheveled homeless woman talk to him. Black! Get rid of that. He can't be dealing with that. It's on Josh hours, baby. He's making $5,000 living paycheck to paycheck, baby. He doesn't have time to just stand around and listen to advice or recommendations from people. Yuck. So we see them walk over to this pizza shop, and inside is a great interaction between Josh and some lady sitting there.
Okay, you know, like in Rome, people who are criminals, they'll put them into the Colosseum, and then people will pay money to watch somebody get eaten by a lion.
Put on your wig, Josh.
I'm gonna fucking report you back to Venezuela. I'm so scared. You should be. I'm from the Bronx and turn you into ice. And then they'll deport you back to Venezuela. I know.
Unbelievable based. So he's going in there, and I think he's talking about, you know, ancient times, classical times in ancient Rome, talking about the Colosseum. I sure hope he doesn't think that they're still throwing criminals into the Colosseum to be eaten by lions. It would be great if he does think that's the actuality. And so he's sitting next to this girl, and she's maybe from Venezuela, I don't know. He also says that he's gonna send her to Iran. Like, this whole interaction is extremely funny, but it's also like so unwarranted. But I guess if you're in like New York City, is this just what like you have to come to expect? You're trying to sit down, enjoy your meal, and some autistic alcoholic comes inside and threatens to report you to ICE? I don't know, maybe, but we have one final interaction with another woman that there's been speculations about whether or not they think that this is the same woman from last time. I don't think it is, but it's a great interaction.
You put the fries in the bag. I'm gonna kick your butt!
She wants your hat sent $10. That's Don Bardick's sister.
Never say that to me again, bitch!
So So now we literally have him chasing people down the street for saying, put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. And it's pissing him off. He has to go chase him down. This is what $5,000 a month gets for you, baby. He has to defend his honor. You think you're just going to waltz down the street and say that to him and he's going to take that sitting down? Of course not. He's coming at you. Full on sprint. It's like Get Out. He's just running at you and you can't get away from him. So this is the development that's been going on with Josh recently. I already know by the time that this video gets posted, it'll be outdated. There will be other Joshisms going on, but it's important that we start to really realize that I feel like his paranoia is starting to get a bit out of hand, and it might become a bit dangerous. Who really knows where this is going to move to? But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.